So hi guys, this is XYZ Liquidity this side, and this is going to be a series on beginner's guide to technical analysis. This is our first video and it's going to be about candlesticks. I'll try to keep it as simple as possible. So let's get started. What is a candlestick? Candlestick is a graphical representation of highs, lows, opening and closing price of a security for a specific period. A green real body represents a stock that closed at a higher price than it opened at. A red real body represents that a stock closed at a price lower than it opened at. What does that mean? तो इसका मतलब ये है कि imagine this is a daily candlestick. This means that ये कैंडल फुल डे में जो मूवमेंट हुआ वो बताएगी. So imagine HDFC Bank. So green real body represents that HDFC Bank opened at 1400, made a high of 1500 and finally closed at 1490. So basically what did the price do? Price was bullish today because the candle was green. So when you go into a low time frame, you will see many candles, but the overall direction today was bullish. That's what a candlestick says. That's it. A candlestick will tell you where the price opened and where the price closed. The upper shadows and the lower shadow is called the wick. Upper wick tells us what's the high for a specific period and lower wick tells us what's the low. So basically if this is the green candle of HDFC Bank, ये बताता है कि HDFC Bank opened at 1400, made a low of 1390 for example, and closed at 1496, but before closing it went up maybe say 1500, but at the end the price came down and finally closed at 1490. That's it. That's what a green candlestick says. And what does the red candlestick says? Red candlestick says that price opened at 1500 and declined to 1400, and the upper shadows says the same thing as of the green shadow. The upper wick is shows the high and the lower wick shows the low. That's it. Wicks are the same for both the candles. The main thing you can get from the candlestick is in the bodies. The bigger the body, the more bullish or bearish the price action was. So maybe now we'll check the most bullish to most bearish candles. So let's learn what's most bullish to least bullish candles and what are most bearish to least bearish candles. So basically in most bullish and bearish candles, price opened, rallied higher or lower and closed without making any wicks. This says that bears and bulls were in full control. मतलब price open हुआ and made a high and closed at that very point. There were no wicks, and this is not a practical way how candles are formed. In the most and bearish case, you also would see some wicks, but that are also a very bullish candle. So now next, second most bullish and most bearish candle. यहाँ क्या हुआ? Price opened and was pushed all the way to the low, but at the end bulls got active and they pushed the price all the way till the high. That's the second most bullish candle. What's the second most bearish candle? Same but vice versa. Price opened, was pushed high, but then bears became active and pushed the price all the way to the low. Normal bullish and normal bearish candles we just learned in the example. Neutral bullish and neutral bearish. This means the price was very volatile during the session. Price made a high, made a low, but at the end closed near the open. That's it. The least bullish and least bearish candle. This says that price opened, was pushed all the way to the high, but at the end bears got activated and pushed the price lower, maybe near to the lows. And the least bearish candle, price opened and was pushed all the way to the low, but at the end bulls got activated and pushed the price near the highs of the candle. So basically what you can do with these candles are you can use them at various lows and highs to interpret the direction of the trend. We'll learn how to identify trend and what chart patterns are and how to take entries, but basically y'all need to understand what candlesticks are saying, single candlesticks. And y'all also need to keep in mind that seeing a single candlestick y'all can't take a trade. Maybe price is in a downtrend and it made the most bullish candle. This doesn't mean that y'all go long on a stock. We learn everything, but this is all candlesticks are about. Also, what I'm not teaching right now is candles name or candlestick patterns, because if by learning candles name or candlesticks pattern one can make money, then it would be the easiest way, and Google won't show us what are candlestick patterns, because in trading 99% people are making losses and they are learning from Google or YouTube, whatever, and 1% is making money and they are not using this kind of patterns, candlestick patterns. So this is not the right way to interpret a candle, that if bullish three line strike is made and then a red candle is made, you all should go long. That's not a right way. This is bullshit according to me. I never use candlestick patterns, or I don't even know the names of the candles, because that's not important. All that is important is what a candle is saying. That's it, not a pattern. You all could see the most bearish candle in an uptrend. That doesn't mean that you should go short without thinking. So that's it about what are candlesticks. Also, you all need to understand that trading is very fractal. That means it could be the same concept can be used on a higher time frame, lower time frame, that doesn't matter. That means you all would see the same candles on daily, 4 hourly, or even weekly. So this is basically a daily time frame candles. This whole candle represents a day's move. If we go on a weekly time frame, one candle represents a week's move. So here the price opened lower and went and made a high and then closed a little lower than the high. Here you can see price is definitely in a bullish trend but made a most bullish candle, but still price went all the way, making another high which is 73,588. So candlesticks or any other concept is very fractal and can be used on any time frame, and that's all you need to understand about the candlesticks. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.